Hi, I'm Pastor Wayne Johnson with Emmanuel's Faith Center. We have today with us Lisa Brown with W.I.N.N.E.R.S, a housing program that's located in Irvington, Alabama. And she's with us today to give us some insight on what she's been doing and how things been going with her and her ministry. Could you tell us, Sister Lisa, what is W.I.N.N.E.R.S and how long has it been around?
Okay, thank you, Pastor, for inviting us on your show. W.I.N.N.E.R.S is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are a transitional housing facility for women. We incorporated W.I.N.N.E.R.S in 2005, but we have actually served clients since September of 2007.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, you know. And how did you come up with the name W.I.N.N.E.R.S?
Well, the name W.I.N.N.E.R.S is a powerful name. It's an acronym. I feel that was given by God. W.I.N.N.E.R.S stands for Women in Need of Nurturing, Education, and Recovery Services. And the name came about while I was sitting at my job 11 to 7. I think, God deals with me best in the middle of the wee hours of the night or wee hours of the morning.
I got you.
And, but the name W.I.N.N.E.R.S, Women in Need of Nurturing, Education, and Recovery Services, because many of our women are in need, definitely. Many have not received the guidance and the love and direction that they needed, the nurturing that they needed. Education, because services, because the most of the clients that we serve come to us without having a GED or a formal education, and recovery, because all of the clients that we serve do have a history of substance abuse or incarcerations related to substance abuse.
What are some of the one of the most memorable things that you can relate to our audience since you've been in ministry with W.I.N.N.E.R.S?
One of the most memorable things that I remember is watching a woman who had been separated from her family for 13 years, separated from my mother, separated from children, and just watching the reunification of family, meeting the mother, seeing the mother for the first time in 13 years,
Yes.
and beginning to build on that relationship.
Right.
And another memorable moment, that really stands out to me is just watching the ladies who have been denied for so long, who've been told no, who've been beaten down and lost hope. Just to see them as we help them regain employment, get the first initial call for an interview or the second call for an interview, and just how ecstatic they are, and how proud they are, and how their self-esteem is built just by seeing that they can accomplish, and hope is still there and opportunities are still there for them. Just watching that transformation has just been very outstanding for me.
Yeah, and like you say, that's one of the that's a great thing, because I remember, years ago when I put in for a job, and that was a job that I wanted, and I was just felt the same way. I felt this greatness about me. I felt, I felt, it's just something about getting and being able to sustain and take care of yourself and family, it's just something about being able to have the things you need, the financial needs, being financially able to sustain yourself and family members, and it's a great feeling, it's nothing like it, And so, what are some of the challenges that you face, in W.I.N.N.E.R.S? I know some of them are maybe small, and a lot of them are mid-sized and great challenges. Can you?
One of the challenges that's on the top of the list is the employment issues, employment opportunities, especially with the economic downturn the way it is now. And also the ladies have added barriers because some may have a felony history or limited work history,
Right.
or limited educational skills,
Yes.
which creates a lot of barriers for them. And so the employment opportunities are key for them to be able to have that opportunity to gain suitable employment that can help them, in their return to mainstream society. And it just helps build their self-esteem, and it's a public safety issue, for a lot of our clients, because if a person can't, get out from incarceration, get a job, get on their feet, and be able to sustain themselves, then the mentality after a period of time will be, well, there's no hope and there's no sense. I may as well go back to doing what I used to do to survive, and return back to that survival mode. So the employment opportunities are critical for winners at this time. And transportation issues is a barrier for us. We have a mode of transportation, but if we have 3 or 4 ladies who have to be at work on various parts of town at the same time, so the transportation becomes a problem. So trying to meet those needs as well, and also not last, but certainly one of the greatest needs is funding for the program, because it is a nonprofit organization. And the clients do, support the program with the small portions of the wages that they work and earn, and but the need is far greater than what they can contribute and what the resources that we have at this time for our program.
And is there any other things you would like to say to the people, to inspire them to become a part of Winners?
Well, again, I want to thank you for inviting me to the program, and just get involved. We're encouraging the community to get involved. We're encouraging employers to get involved, take part in the work opportunity tax credit that is an incentive for business owners to hire women who are in our situation at Winners, who have a limited work history, who have a felony, who have been released within a year, just providing them with a job and keeping them employed for at least 90 days. Each business can collect a $2,400 tax incentive for providing that employment, that job for that female. And just once again, get involved. Donate your time, donate your vehicles for transportation back and forth to work for the clients. Come out and be a speaker, come out and be an adult mentor for our clients. And I just want to thank some of the local organizations that have allowed us to they're giving us the support, like the Apostolic Church with Bishop Nelson, Tri-Coastal Community Outreach Center, by providing an opportunity for our ladies to come in and volunteer with their program, Bay Area Food Bank, because what it does, it boosts their self-esteem by giving them opportunity to give back, and building those communication skills, and building that building the strength that they need to say, you know what, I can do this. I enjoyed getting out there and helping. So no longer am I on the take. I can give back today, and I can be a blessing, and I can be a help to someone else today as well. So, but thank you again for allowing us to come out, and we just pray for your continued support and encouragement. Thank you.
It's a great feeling, to be able to say, I did something for somebody today that was less fortunate than me.
Exactly.
And so this is a great program. I really enjoyed the program. We got great feedback, and I tell you, I really, I'm happy about what we're doing here today, And so I just want to say, this is Pastor Wayne Johnson with Emmanuel's Faith Center. Until next time, may God's richest blessings be upon your life.